Stop trying to manifest money. It won't work. And here's the reason why, plus what to do instead. Most people, when I look in comments, communities, the videos I share, my clients, they are trying so much to manifest money. And different things they are doing. Some are watching a lot of videos and get inspiration from that. Some are trying to do different of the things that they are watching. And one key word here is they are trying. So stop trying manifesting money, because trying won't work. And what I mean by that is there's so many different solutions. There's so many different things to do. But what if it is pretty simple, actually? Pretty simple to enjoy the things you want in your life. If you just stop trying to. Because that's the key word for me. It's trying. So when we try, it's kind of like we're not really doing it. If we are trying, it's like, okay, I used to say, let me pick those ones here. When I did seminars, I used to have a pencil or something, and I said, okay, let's try this. Try picking up these glasses here. Try picking them up. And people didn't know what to do. The participants didn't know what to do. Some reached out a little, some sat still. Because the thing is trying. What is trying? Either you do it or you don't. There's no trying. There is no trying. Instead of trying, here comes the thing. Here comes the thing. There's so much power in the thing that I'm going to share with you now. And these are from different teachers. And I'm going to use a word that I really love from Neville Goddard. Because instead of trying, make a decision. Meaning decide. Decide what you want. Not try. Decide. And decide comes from Latin, decidere, and it actually means cutting out, cut off. So when you decide a thing that you want to become something, or you want to manifest something in your life, when you decide that, you cut off all the other things. Maybe you do know you have like different things you can choose between, and you don't know which should I do this or that or blah blah blah, and there's so much energy wasted in this. So when you make a decision, that's exactly what I want, you cut off all the rest. And imagine that you have like wires to you. One wire goes that direction. That's kind of like, okay, if I do that. Another wire goes that direction. Another wire goes that direction. And these are different choices. But when you decide, you cut off these wires. So just imagine there's one wire left, and that's the wire that you choose. And when you really decide, let's say it's money, when you decide that you are going to be wealthy, that you are wealthy, when you decide that, you cut off all the other things. And that wire becomes your reality. That wire becomes your reality. So decide instead of try. And the word from Neville Goddard that I really like, I want to share with you, is decree. And English is not my first language, but I looked it up. Decree, for me, it's just like decide, but even more powerful. So it's kind of like with power, you make a decision that, let's say you want to become wealthy, you make a decision. You say it after me now. I am wealthy. but a decision where there's no other solutions. Neville Goddard said, turn your back on all the things that you don't want. Don't look at them. Don't look at them, because every time something happens in your life, in my life, maybe you know what I'm speaking about here, something shows up that you don't want or you don't like. And we keep, for many people, most people, we put our attention on the things we don't want. So that's not a decision to become wealthy. Because if you decided that you are wealthy, not going to be, you decide, I am wealthy, just repeat after me, I am wealthy. You decide that, like a decision. Then every time something shows up in your reality that you don't like or don't prefer, turn the back on it. Don't walk into it, don't talk about it, don't look into it, because it doesn't exist anymore. It's just something from the past showing up. And if you make that decision, you also gotta make the decision that you are so powerful in your decision that that's the only reality that there is. And yes, something might show up, but you made a decision. Stick to that decision. Be persistent in that decision and keep focusing on I am wealthy. I am wealthy. So that's why what I started saying was, stop trying to manifest money because it won't work. Try, take it out, put in, I decide. I did something yesterday, you might want this. I did something yesterday. I actually created, because I'm sharing from my own learnings here, I created a kind of a decision matrix. Some powerful words to say, things to do to help with that decision, to make it as powerful as possible. And I actually did create it. I haven't put it in a PDF yet, but I will. And I will actually put it in my manifestation masterclass. It's a free masterclass. So anybody who wants that, just join the masterclass and it will be in there. So you can just grab it. I'm going to put a post there because I was so excited about this. The decreeing that I am wealthy. I am wealthy. I'm not trying to be. Cut it off. Cut off lack. Cut off negativity around money. Cut off all the old beliefs. Cut it off. Decide. Decree. I am wealthy. I am wealthy. Decree that. Cut off all the rest. Anytime something shows up from the past, something that is not what you want, your job, my job, is to, like the horses, they got these things on, so they don't get distracted. The horses, they walk with this thing on, so don't get distracted. They only look in the direction of where they're going. So take these ones on, whatever they're called, and just keep sticking, be persistent about your decision. I am wealthy. Stop trying to manifest money. It won't work. And the reason why is you gotta make the decision. Decree, I am wealthy. So this one, what I'm sharing now, it's just so powerful. And it reminded me yesterday, that's why I wanted to share it with you, because when I was in my $1.5 million debt, yes, you heard right, $1.5 million debt, I was desperate, I was frustrated, I worked so hard for so many years, and I lost it all after the financial crisis. And I was actually ready to say I'm giving up, to run away, to forget about it all. I was full of shame. I was full of guilt. I felt like I was not a man anymore. I felt like I didn't succeed. I was ready to give up. And I shared this story before, but I'm just reminding myself and you here, because one night when it was worst, after not sleeping for many nights, I remember that I sat up in my bed and I pounced my hands, both hands, down into the bed. And I said, no! I yelled it. That was my decision. I said, I'm gonna solve this. I'm gonna get out of the debt. I'm not gonna run away. I am going to solve this. That was my decision. I was decreeing, I'm solving this with all of my body, with all of my cells, with all of my energy. And guess what? My reality, the universe, responded pretty quickly to me. Synchronicities, hunches from inside. I went to a seminar, I found my first coach, I got my first customer in a new cleaning business that I built, and it just went like, I went with that force from the decision. Yes, there was systems, yes, there's a lot of mindset stuff in it, but I went with that. The decision was the thing. I stopped trying to make it work. I decided, I am solving this. I am solving this. I am going to be financially free. I decided that in that moment with all of my being. And that's the power. That's the power. That's the decision. Stop trying. Decide to become wealthy. I am wealthy. So I hope this inspired you. There's a lot of energy in me. That's passion. And again, if you want, check out, there's a link below the video to the manifestation masterclass, and it's still new, and we're getting more people in there, but you're more than welcome. Check it out, and you're more than welcome. But the most important thing is stop trying to manifest money. Decide, I am wealthy with all of your being. And I will create that PDF today or tomorrow, and I'll put it in the masterclass. And very, if you like this video just a little bit, please give it a like, and feel free to subscribe to the channel. It's still new. And also hit that bell if you want notification. And lots of love. Stop trying to manifest, it won't work. Decree, I am wealthy.